Hello. Okay, let's see what's going on. Ooh. Somebody's gonna be courageous. Oh. Ay. There could be some type of group. That could be, they could turn their back on you or something like that. They could be, what's the word? Oh no. Leaving you out in a certain situation, but you could be being courageous, moving forward confidently, having greater strength within yourself. Look at that. And this. So yeah, you could be kind of recognizing who it is that you could be also surrounded by. Okay. Oh my god. What's happening right here? You could be recognizing that you are surrounded by certain energies that are not necessarily stable, grounded, or positive. Okay. They could be using negative intent. Oh my gosh, look what it says right there. Intent to harm or hurt. Okay. Yikes. So yeah, you could be recognizing that you have opposing forces coming up against you, but you are being strong and proud. Okay, you could be recognizing that they are narcissistic or uncaring. Okay, unhinged, like it was saying, and you can be taking action in a way that you know is you being practical. It says, okay, disciplined, patient, careful, ambitious. All right. So, you could be recognizing who it is that you are dealing with and taking action accordingly at this time. And they could have been trying to make you feel isolated, right? But that's not working, okay? It's okay. Yikes, yeah. Oh my gosh, what is going on here? Yeah, you could have definitely had people who were trying to take away from you and make you feel insecure, alone, isolated, or abandoned, okay? And if this isn't relevant right now, then this isn't your reading, I guess. But if it is, let's see what we need to know about this, okay? I can't believe all these cards coming out like this. Alright, you are leveling up. That could be why. That could be definitely why. Okay, so they could be recognizing that you have a potential for true abundance. Okay, they could be wanting to stop you from moving forward in the way that you're meant to be. All right, yeah, these could be people who you feel you have a close bond with, but you could be recognizing the negative intention that they have towards you. Okay, they could be trying to take away from what you could be receiving, certain gifts that you have within you, or what it is that you're meant to be receiving, right? Okay, they could be trying to copy and, replace you in a certain way, okay? They could be trying to, be like a decoy, or this really kind of feels like karma, what is it? Destiny swap, okay? You could be recognizing that you are surrounded by light and, loving, uplifting energies, okay? And they could really be trying to take away from the knowledge that you have within this, okay? So you just need to, looky, maintain your hope, okay? Stay optimistic. You have, the ability, or you will be receiving what has been promised towards you, what it is that you feel is a wish, okay? And then we have impersonation right here. So yeah, they could be trying to take away, trying to falsify themselves in order to receive what is meant for you, okay? But you could be, as you focus on yourself and pay, like with this light bulb right here up top, you could have had major awarenesses that are helping for you to navigate through different illusionary aspects within third-party scenarios, okay? And you could be, definitely seeing what's it called? sneaky or sketchy energy that they could be trying to hide, okay? They could be like hiding their hand, you know, throwing a rock and hiding their hand or whatever, you know. But at this point, you could be getting to a greater sense of contentment within your own independent and individual expression. Okay, we got Capricorn right here. This is the second time it came out, so or was shown to me just now. So you could be definitely being practical, okay, prudent, ambitious, disciplined, patient, careful, humorous, and reserved. All right. You could be really grounding yourself into the awarenesses that you've formed for yourself and are not allowing for other people's negativity to try and take away, okay? You could be presenting yourself, you know, as the true loving character that you are, and excuse me, you could be embracing your spiritual abilities, okay, or otherworldly abilities as well, okay? You could be really kind of no longer questioning yourself. Look at that. Alpha, uh-oh. Yeah, people could be jealous of the status that you have within your energy, okay? You could be, you know, knowing how to assert yourself and lead into different situations. And you could be, you know, really, here's another light bulb on top, recognizing, oh, here's a hidden card, aw, with contentment. You could be really allowing for the, you know, epiphanies that you've had to get you to a greater position of contentment, happiness, and gratitude, and being more creative in a way that you are, you know, not holding yourself back, but allowing yourself to feel inspired with your truth. And you could be taking action in a way that is helping to guide others, okay? So you just need to stay true to yourself and not allow for other people's negativity to take away, all right? Look at this. Spiritual gift and intuition. What? That's funny. So yeah, you could be, you know, definitely recognizing the abilities that you have within you. And you could even have like healing hands, you know, it could be, you know, doing Reiki. This is showing tarot and, you know, reading crystal balls and stuff like that, doing your own research. But you could be, you know, really confident within the abilities that you have and allowing this to take the forefront instead of the negativity that others have been placing upon you or, you know, trying to do in order to take away from what you have going on. Okay, you can be recognizing what is toxic and harmful towards you and no longer allowing for that to be, you know, at the forefront. Crazy. It's a miracle. Yeah, they could have been trying to do spell work and kind of hex you in certain ways to create chaos and confusion or overwhelm. But you could be, you know, really secure within yourself. We got a lot of earth signs right here. So we have Taurus. You could be being patient, reliable, warm-hearted, loving, persistent, determined, placid, and security loving. Okay, so you could be really confident with the position that you're in within yourself, and you know, are no longer allowing for the negative intent to get in your way or navigate for you. And you know, you could be being paid attention to in a way where others aren't trying to show themselves, but they are seeing what it is that you are truly gaining access to or have access to. Okay, you know, there could be a true recognition, excuse me, that that none of them are trying to acknowledge openly, but they're just trying to take away discreetly from you. Okay, this could just be a warning to you know, for you at this point, or, you know, confirmation for you to maintain an awareness. But you need to be stay determined, okay, with your emotional and intuitive understanding. You are powerful, passionate, okay, and magnetic, And they could be really trying to just kind of get some dirt on you, or, you know, try and bring you down in some type of way. But you just need to maintain your independence, okay? Pay attention to the awareness and the intuition that you have. Stop it. Stop it, Peter. And be fearless, okay? Knock it off. You wait patiently. Help. Okay. You just need to maintain your unconditionally loving dynamic, okay, or way of being, and you know, focus on what it is that you could be building. Okay, others that could be trying to bring negativity into your life that creates dis-ease, okay, or, you know, illness, or, you know, feel here you go, feel insecure about yourself. But at this time, you could be really recognizing the falsities, and you know, knowing how it is, excuse me, that you need to navigate yourself towards the true desired union that you are wanting, instead of, you know, allowing for other people's masks to be you know, unseen, or you know, like, regarded in a way. Okay, so you could be needing to disregard the falsities and move forward with love towards what it is that you're meant to be bringing into your life. Okay, yeah, we got insecurity right here. So they could be bringing superficial aspects into a situation that are trying to make you have self-doubt and insecurity, but there's just a need for you to stay true to yourself. Boom, boom, boom. Ew. Alright, let's just see. What's happening? Okay. Yeah. People could be, you know, really being diabolical, okay? They could be trying to keep you in bondage, and they could be aware of the potential that you have, the authority that you have, the attraction that you hold, okay? And they could be really trying to keep you from, you know, leveling up into the true position that you're meant to be. We have an angel spirit guide right here, so they could be recognizing that you have the ability to assist others in a, you know, truly divine way, and they could be trying to interfere with the balance that you could be creating, okay? We have a Libra and a Gemini right here. So, let's see. We have romantic, charming, easygoing, sociable, idealistic, peaceable, diplomatic, urban. So, you know, they could be really wanting, they could be seeing the potential in, you know, what your character is, and they could be really wanting to interfere with, you know, the greater heights that you could be achieving, okay? So just remain adaptable, all right? Allow yourself to, you know, move forward with the true desired communication, okay? We have witty, intellectual, and eloquent, youthful, and lively. So you could be, you know, needing to really kind of focus more on the positive aspects of yourself, instead of allowing for other people to put the negativity or the insecurity at the forefront. I think it was either yesterday or this morning, I was reminded about this time where I was at this place, and this person did this thing, and she was like I didn't think it was anything to do with me, and she was like, you know, showing all these people like loving energy, and, you know, high five, whatever, all good, everything like that, you know, and I was like, you know, right there in it, and you know, just in the area, and then she like snubbed me in this way where I was like, I don't even know what's going on. But like later on, I was thinking about it. I was like, was that intentional? Like, was this like a, you know, preemptive, what is it called? You know, pre-planned, you know, type of thing. But it was really kind of like, what's the point of doing that type of stuff? You know what I mean? So there's people, like I've had that happen before with family members as well, where you know, getting snubbed, where they're trying to make an example of you or something like that, and you're like, I don't even know what your problem is, you know? So instead of allowing yourself to be diminished by other people's closed-minded outlooks or behaviors, just kind of stay you know, aligned with your inner truth and your normal expression, and don't allow for other people's negativity to, you know, get you off track, right? Okay, you could be truly knowledgeable, and there's another little light bulb right there. You could be somebody who is not only gained knowledge, but is also someone who could be, you know, truly expressive and informative for other people. And there could be this jealousy or envy or spite that other people have on, you know, how it is that you express yourself in a natural way. Okay, so just, you know, you do you. All right. But we have stability, authority. Okay, emperor or king energy. All right, so, or queen if you want to look at it like that. But you know, you could be really having this strength that you express in a natural way that other people, you know, like I said, could be jealous of or envious of, and they are trying to knock you down a peg or something. But they could also be a little jealous of the connection that you have with, you know, source. Let you read it right there. And the alignment that you've formed. Okay, so it could be making them feel unhinged or unstable, and you know, want to, you know, go to extremes based on their inability to have that same dynamic going on for them. They could be really uncomfortable or, you know, enraged in certain ways about how it is that you are, you know, truly magnetic. You could be really enticing, attractive, and alluring, and there could be a lot of people who are infatuated with you. Okay, they could be recognizing that you're sweet, compassionate, and innocent, and you know, truly a divine creator. Okay, and we have friendly on two. Wait, nope, just this one. But you could also be really friendly too. Okay, so non-confrontational, helpful, and reliable. And you know, they could be seeing, you know, trying to, you know, look at it in a way where like, that's not real or something like that. You know, they could be really thinking based on their behavior that, you know, someone else can't really be this way or something like that, you know. So they could be really I guess just like envy is a main word we got right here. But you just need to move forward, initiate towards the beginning of a new era for yourself. Okay, move forward, and I was gonna read two different words: adventurously and energetically. And you could be pioneering. We have courageous again right here. You could be pioneering, you know, creating a new life, not only for yourself but others. And you know, with what it is that you know within you, you could be really enthusiastic and confident. We have dynamic and quick-witted. Okay, so just keep moving in the way that you know to be true for you, and it says you have the power. Okay, you could be, you know, feeling much more empowered as you allow for yourself to, you know, go inward and no longer allow for outside energies or third parties to dictate or navigate for you. Okay. Yeah, we got the isolation right there. So yeah, you could be, you know, you could be feeling alone in certain times, but it's like you could also be knowing that you are, you know, leading the way for others. You could be a trailblazer and you know, creating new pathways for others to follow. So you might not be, surrounded by everyone else because they'd be trying to tell you to go a different way. But if you go off in your own direction and you find your way, you will be, you know, like I said, being a trailblazer for others. And so you could be, you know, feeling alone, but at the same time, that's not how it's going to be. And you'll be able to find the people who will appreciate you as you are, and or they will find you, right? So you could be ascending, going through a rebirth and upgrade, really going through major transformations that are bringing you out of sadness, sorrow, grief, and victimhood, okay? And you just, whoa, you just need to allow yourself to level up from the outlook of abandonment or rejection, okay? Know that you are leading the way, all right? You could be having some type of, you know, the work that you do could be, you know, helping others to elevate in different ways as well, from guilt, remorse, and regret. And you know, the work that you could be doing is, you know, needed for others to be able to navigate more authentically in their own way, okay? You could be shifting away from deceptive and fraudulent behavior, and you could be recognizing, you know, that you are otherworldly, okay? And the chaos magic that they are trying to inflict on you isn't going to affect you in the way that they're desiring, okay? It's like they're sending a dark cloud, but you're, you know, already out of that environment for it to affect you in that way, you know, like you're out of that realm for the petty negativities or excuse me, like what was that word earlier? Oh man. What was it? The petty negativities and where is it? Hold on, I can't think of it. There it is. Superficial outlooks. They can't affect you in the same way because you aren't you know, stuck in that same outlook as they are, okay? Alright, look at that. We have, you could be, you know, we have contracts, commitment, obligation, and agreement with law and order and truth, okay? So you could be, you know, really recognizing the truth in all situations instead of, you know, having that superficial outlook, okay? You could be, you know, having a higher perception of certain things, and, you know, part of what their issue could be is what it is that you are revealing about them based on their outlook, okay? So continue to, you know, expose yourself, be vulnerable, and move forward in a way where you aren't trying to hide yourself, all right? You could be doing a lot of work energetically that is superseding the negative ritualistic behavior that they might be putting on you, or the generational dynamics that could have hindered, you know, previous generations, okay? Here we go. So they could have been really trying to take from you, but you will be succeeding, okay? We have success and victory, okay? So you're winning. Just need to remind yourself. Yeah, you could be recognizing the mind games of how it is that they're trying to make you perceive yourself, but as long as you maintain your emotional awareness, your intuitive awareness, stay loving, allow for your imagination to, you know, continue to build and form, and you know, you could be moving forward in a way where you are protected, from the gossip, lies, and trash talk. All right, and you can be creating a balance within yourself with what it is that you're meant to be receiving, and what you can truly create in the world. All right, so you could have been fearful in certain ways of, you know, this isolation previously, but as you continue to move forward, you will be receiving, you know, the people in your life that are meant for you. Okay, so stay friendly, honest, loyal, original, inventive, independent, intellectual, and maintain your humanity. Okay. And you'll be moving forward towards your fate, destiny, and your dharma. Okay. You'll be recognizing that other people thinking that they aren't wrong in certain situations are blocking themselves from their own blessings by the lies that they tell. And they will maintain the scarcity, lack, poverty, and the struggle when it comes to the emotional... I can't talk right now. Let me try again. When they maintain the emotional manipulation within the negative group dynamics, okay? And stutter could be something. They could be really setting themselves up, and you could be elevating within your spiritual rank. So the games are over. You know, no longer need to worry about the intrusive effects of, you know, third-party scenarios or substance, okay? And the results will be surprising for you with what it is that you could be creating, okay? You could be receiving much more than you're desiring of, and look at that. You could have been feeling isolated for a while, but you're moving into your fortune. And let's see. You could have been feeling like you're needing to avoid or run from certain situations, but you could be recognizing now at this point that you are protected, safe, and secure from the negative attachments, and you could be moving forward with peace and harmony and a greater sense of calm. Okay. People could have been projecting their lustful outlooks onto you, okay? And I heard recently that lust apparently is like one of the possibly the lowest form of emotional expression. So other people could be kind of stuck in that viewpoint and projecting that upon you, but it's not affecting you because you don't look in that same way. All right, so yeah, that's false. You could be, you know, knowing that you're not wanting to commit yourself to that type of outlook or behavior. Okay, you could be recognizing the negativity within this. Okay, that takes away from each person's, you know, personal, expression. And it could also be, you know, really kind of getting in the way of what it is that you're meant to be receiving in your life. All right. Okay, well, that was interesting. Let's see, I was going to do this one. Ooh, you got the Ace of Wands. So you could be feeling truly inspired and worthy. You could be receiving certain offers or ready to express certain offers. And we got the Two of Cups, okay? So you could be following the divine guidance and recognizing what type of relationships you know, are complementary and compatible, and you know what it is that you're wanting to devote yourself to. We got the Six of Cups as well, so you can be moving in a much more healed way and really kind of receiving greater soulmate connections that are healing and bringing more joy, and they could be making major shifts and changes in your life. All right, what else do we need to know? Oh, Six of Cups. You could have had anxiety when it comes to expressing yourself or being more nurturing to yourself and others. But as you do, you will be, like I said, finding your, you know, true desired connections and helping to be able to move forward into a more calm state of mind and environment. Ooh. We got passion right there, but I can't show the picture, and the 10 of Cups. So yeah, you could be moving forward into passionate, truly passionate and desirable, inspiring, loving connections, okay, within your home, your family, and having a greater sense of emotional fulfillment. Okay, you could be, aware of the black magic that is being placed upon you or had been, and you could be feeling you are staying true to, what it is that you are truly passionate about and have been envisioning for yourself. Okay, so soon you could be moving quickly towards what it is that you're desiring of manifesting and creating the environment that you are wanting with a greater sense of truth and clarity. Okay. Right. You could be seeing much more clearly, what had been causing pain in your life and heartache. But at this point, you're moving forward in a more healed way. We went from the 3 of Swords to the 4. So you could be definitely bringing in your own truth that is getting you to a much more calm state of mind and allowing you to rest and integrate this knowledge into your life. You could be recognizing the work that you've done to mature and elevate, and you're creating the environment and the lifestyle that you are feeling is that much more fulfilling, but also that you could be willing into your life and existence. A little handsome. And you could be really ready to assert yourself when it comes to difficult choices and move forward towards, hold on, I'm almost done, much more structurally aligned relationship dynamics. Okay, we got the twin flame right there too. So can you get me some more milk? Thank you. So yeah, you could be moving forward towards, the home, relationships, family, community, and, environment that you are really wanting to create. Okay. And we got the Empress right there. You can be ready to receive what you know is truly meant for you. My son and I are going to watch a movie. Okay, so I'm going to go now. But hopefully this helps. Ooh. Look at Devil and Vampire. So you could be recognizing unhealthy dynamics and relationships that are truly draining you. And you could be getting to a discernment, greater discernment, knowledge and straightforward truth of what it is that you're wanting to create and receive of in your life. Okay. And you could be, really making plans, moving forward with what you know is a meaningful expression, moving forward into a, energetically balanced new chapter, okay, where you are giving, openly and receiving what it is that is, truly desired of. Okay, so just focus on what it is that you want to bring into your life. Recognize the stability that you've created for yourself, and get confident with moving forward with your true desired expression and what you feel inspired by. Okay. Ooh, and pay attention to your intuition and the sense of worth that you have within you. Okay, that could be an offer that you're presenting or receiving of, but you could be, moving forward in a way that you are paying attention to the divine guidance and alignment that you're desiring of, instead of the manipulation and the deception based on the negative energies that had been surrounding you. Okay. All right. Could be a major transformation, but you could be really finishing or getting to the finish line in certain ways, and moving into the desired relationships where you can build more and together, while also creating a balance within yourself and closing out cycles of pain and negativity within karmic connections. Okay, and look at You be moving forward towards a true wish come true. All right, you just need to surrender into this and really allow it to come in for you. So that was cool. High five. All right, I'm done here. I'll come back on later. Hopefully this helped. Talk to you later.